Hey there. Just thought I'd take this morning walk, sort of answer a question I get all the time, and that is about this changing real estate market. So, kind of the first thing to talk about is I believe the real estate market's always changing, right? I believe the fear and greed, supply, demand, population, jobs, income, economy, all of that stuff is never stagnant. It's always evolving and changing. And it's actually why I tell everybody I sort of coach or mentor, said throughout my book was, you got to always stay engaged in the market. I don't care if you have no money. I don't care if you just bought your last deal. You need to keep doing your homework. You need to keep staying current on your market. It's ever evolving, and you would hate to be, out of the market for 30 days, 60 days, and be surprised when you come back, right? That's when mistakes happen. So always stay engaged. The other thing to think about is, I don't think there is one market, right? I think there's lots of markets, and you need to figure out which one you're in, right? There's the obvious, is it a single family home or commercial, right, apartment building? But I even think there's subcategories, right? There's a market for small houses. Maybe there's, some landlords, and I know some that only look at those really small houses, 600-700 square feet, 1-2 bedrooms, that have its markets. Then there's the market for new homes, right? I want a home less than a year old. Then there's the condo market, townhouses, land, small multifamily, big multifamily, right? So anytime you see an article about the market, read it with suspicion, right? The other thing to realize is all these articles, at least most of them, are written for owner occupants, not investors. So read them with a grain of salt and really understand what's going on. The other thing to realize about these articles and market cycles is when the market is changing, and I think it is changing at least directionally, it's a great time to be in the market, right? If you're staying engaged, you're seeing the change coming. There's things that I've seen in a changing market, and I think we're going from a hot to a cool market that are going to be really good for you, right? If you're an investor who stays current and sees it coming, you're going to be able to buy stuff out of the MLS, because this is what's going to happen. Prices are going to be sticky on the way down. Days on markets are going to expand. Price reductions are going to get key. But unfortunately, life happens, and some people are going to have to sell. And you're going to be able to get discounts just out of the MLS. The 3 deals that I've done this year, they were early January, all were out of the MLS, and all were $30,000 to $40,000 less than the asking price. It's because the situation just warranted it. The seller had to get out. They still did okay. But we're not in the same market, right? It's not last summer. So use the changing market to your advantage. Use market cycles to your advantage. Most of my net worth was done in a changing market, either from cool or from hot to cool or from cool to hot, because that's when you can take advantage and when others aren't paying attention. So please stay engaged. Don't believe the headlines. This is a great time to be an investor. So make sure you're doing your homework and making wise decisions. Have a great day.